We like to start with something light, and this is not really even a topic to really or news to really delve into too much. But so to the Black Millionaires IG page, so they posted a research firm World Atlas ranks the top 10 most unhealthy fast food restaurants in the U.S., with Wendy taking the number one spot. So a new report from World Atlas highlights the growing health concerns tied to fast food consumption in the U.S. The study identifies the top most unhealthy fast food chains, warning that their menu items may significantly increase the risk of heart disease and type 2 diabetes. Yikes. So, this is just, sometimes from time to time we like to look at lists, see where things stack up, especially well-known things. And I'll just go through the top 10 list real quick, see if anybody is surprised or, if they're, a bit heartbroken at any of this. I know I am. So at number one of most unhealthy places, so if you enjoy any of these fast food restaurants, make sure you're listening. So at number one is like they just said, Wendy's. Yes, the red hair, two ponytail, square patties. You know what's crazy? Wendy's always promotes that it's never frozen, always fresh. So what's going on with that? Anyway, next you have Sonic. What are they known for? They're not known. Well, the crazy part, I was gonna say they're not known for blizzards, but the place that is known for blizzards, we're gonna get to that soon. Sonic is known for like the slushies. Oh no,
Hot dogs.
they're known for people. They're known for people skating to you. That's what they're known
Yeah,
for.
drinks and yeah, skating.
At number three, Taco Bell. There's probably a lot of jokes I could insert about Taco Bell, and I don't want to get too personal, but I guess Ghost could probably speak to the quality of the food as well. At four, we have Dairy Queen. They are known for blizzards. At number five, KFC. The Kentucky Fried Chicken is not very healthy, but what did anybody expect? At number seven, Quiznos. I thought a lot of Quiznos went out of business. But hey, man, the few that are still in business, they're not doing so well. At number eight, we finally get to McDonald's. Interesting. A lot of people kind of like McDonald's is like the poster boy for unhealthy fast food, but I mean, number eight ain't that bad. I guess there are two that actually share number eight. And then we have Smash Burger. Yes, we all love a good smash burger, that patty, nice and lean, but if you want to stay healthy, you might want to avoid it. Next, you have one that I'm not surprised at all, Little Caesars. I always say, I've actually never had Little Caesars in my life, ever. But I always say, and I can't speak the quality or the taste, but I always say I'm not trusting of it because they always promote that it's ready, like it's fast and ready. But the thing is, pizza in particular should take time, and that's partially why I believe we enjoy it so much. And last but not least, at number 10, oh, this one hurts my whole soul, Chick-fil-A. And while it does hurt, I'm actually not surprised because if Chick-fil-A was healthy, and obviously no, you should never expect any fast food to be healthy, but if Chick-fil-A was healthy, it'd have everything. Like, you can't have great service, great tasting food, and it be healthy. Like, it's you don't get all three. But yeah, that's the list. If anyone's curious, it goes on to specify. If anyone's curious how they can actually kind of get to this list, it goes on to specify the rankings are based on an in-depth review of nutrition facts, promotional strategies, and menu gimmicks. Many meals of these chains were found to contain high levels of calories, sodium, saturated fats, and sugars, often exceeding recommended daily limits. These dietary elements, when consumed in excess, are linked to health issues like high blood pressures, weight gain, obviously, bloating, blood sugar spikes. The report also raised concerns about childhood obesity, noting that yearly 20% of U.S. children aged 2 to 19 are considered obese. I won't go on to read all of this, but it just goes on to specify, the risks that come with consumption of this stuff and what the research, how the research is compiled. So obviously, I don't think there's anybody on earth that doesn't know that fast food consumed the way a lot of people consume it is 100% unhealthy. It's 100% going to lead to problems on the line. Fast food is more likely to be processed foods, and it's just one thing that people don't know but should be more keenly aware that you should tend to stay away from highly processed foods. So yeah, this is nothing earth shattering. You know what's crazy? And I guess I want to get to the question, not just a bunch, but think about all the big chains that have avoided this. So Burger King avoided it, interestingly enough. What else avoided it? Subway. And after all that debacle that they had against the tuna, is not really tuna. That's interesting that they were able to make it out of there. What's another big
Probably
chain?
number 11 and 12.
Chipotle.
Pete, what'd you say?
Chipotle.
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 Chipotle's good. I think Chipotle gotta be relatively healthy. Like, they got all the fresh.
I agree, but you're the one who was talking about how they're gonna give
I
you
mean,
E.
yeah,
coli and-
the E. coli is a real thing. Like, they shouldn't have survived that.
Hey man, this is not. They're not about like one-off outbreaks. Even though Chipotle had a couple one-off outbreaks, this is about the restaurant as a whole. Pizza and Domino's, they managed to, do what they need to do to not be in the top 10, amongst others, obviously. So I guess just real quick, what are y'all thoughts about the list? Does it change your mind about any of these restaurants? Again, I'm assuming none of us consume fast food wholeheartedly, like super frequently, but I don't know. Just seeing this, is anyone uh, extra incentivized to stay away from Wendy's or KFC now? What do you think, Wes? I'm interested in your take, especially because fast food in general in restaurants are a bit different depending on your country or your region. So, what do you think?
Yeah. This doesn't change anything about how I'm gonna consume fast food. Also, I think only on this list, McDonald's and KFC exist here.
I was about to ask which one. Which
That's
one's the one you have
different
most
though
recent?
too.
Yeah, they're different too. What'd you say?
Yeah, it's
Which one?
probably they probably
Which one did
wouldn't
you have
even
most
make the
recent?
list if they were.
Probably not. Yeah, it's completely different. Sorry, I missed it again, Quest.
I was asking which one did you have most recently?
Probably actually McDonald's.
Yeah, got you, got you.
um, because they put a fake poutine thing in as a promotional
Oh
thing,
my
so I had to try
god.
it. But anyway,
Was it this good?
nah.
Ah,
Bro, I mean, I would expect literally
But,
nothing more
yeah.
from McDonald's poutine.
I would have tried it too. They would have got me.
I had to just
There's no
I
shame in
had
that. They
to
would have
just-
got me. They would have got me.
But no, I kind of do have a problem with this list though, because why the heck is Dairy Queen on there? Like Dairy Queen is a dessert spot, no? I mean, of course, they probably have some menu items that are actually
I
food,
actually
but
don't know if they have food.
They 1000% do have a menu of like burgers and other stuff.
yeah,
it's
I'm
interesting.
sure. But like, I feel like if you market yourself as a dessert place, you shouldn't be on the most unhealthy fast food restaurants because obviously you're dessert. Like, I don't know, but
Oh,
I
I
mean,
see what you're
not
saying.
all.
you're not going there.
Not all ice cream and desserts are quote unquote unhealthy.
I mean,
No, I mean by
kinda,
definition,
yeah.
they're the thing that you do as an extra thing because it's just for whatever, just to eat something good.
I do see what
Just
you're
treat
saying,
yourself.
and I think I was thinking about that beforehand. I think I was wondering like, are they looking at like the entire menu, like like per item, or are they looking at like the items that there are items on the menu that are extremely unhealthy? I do wonder, like, what are
Yeah,
the
I don't know.
specifics?
I feel like, of course, we could always break down the study, but I feel like that just seems weird to put a dessert like as you said, it has food items, and I guess maybe their food items are doing really well these days, but seems kind of weird to do that. Plus, also I don't know if they consider like the popularity of the chain because I didn't know Quiznos was hitting like that. Like people are really
Yeah.
eating Quiznos today. Like, the Smash Burger too. I didn't know there were that many Smash Burgers because I noticed this number of Smash Burgers in New England diminished over the past few years, and they haven't even been out for a long time. So
Hmm.
the list is kind of weird. But no, in general, I just look at what I'm gonna eat personally, and it doesn't matter where I'm gonna get it from. I already know the quality and the type of food I'm going to be getting if I'm getting it out. Although I do think generally there are tiers. I do think there are tiers. Like the fast casual is generally a better move than fast food. Fast food, but and
Also more expensive.
I think that still kind of is consistent with the list because fast casual would be like smash burger maybe and Chick-fil-A, and they're at the bottom of the list.
Yeah, but
I
I mean
think.
that one kind of took
That's
off of it.
pushing it though.
How?
I think I'm saying like I wouldn't consider them fast casual. I don't think.
For me,
I,
technically, it doesn't necessarily have anything to do with the quality of the food. But if it doesn't have a drive-through, or if it doesn't have a
yeah,
drive-through,
Chick-fil-A has a drive-through.
oh, Chick-fil-A does have a drive-through. You're right. You're
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
You're
yeah.
right. So Chick-fil-A is kind of Chick-fil-A is fast food, I guess. It does seem to fit into the fast casual tier though. But either way, yeah, it doesn't change too much for me.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Ghost, how about yourself? When you look at this list, is there anything shocking that comes to mind? And do you feel you change your mind on anything based off this list?
Nothing too shocking, I suppose. I will say I am pretty surprised Wendy's is number one. And
Me too,
again,
Loki.
without getting too deep into like the methodology, like did they average out every single meal or blah blah blah. But I will say that I am probably going to be less inclined when I am getting fast food to get it from Wendy's just based off of this. Again, we don't know like the full in-depth deep dive they did, but I thought that Wendy's was kind of like relatively
Was
healthy
healthy.
for fast
Fresh, never
food.
frozen.
But and I mean,
Yep.
in my college days when we had almost no on-campus food, Wendy's was my mainstay. And looking back, I'm wondering, I'm
You're
wondering
damaging my
Hold up,
how
hold up.
yeah.
Do y'all like Wendy's? Like, like
Wendy's
If
has
you
a. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Ghost.
sorry, I was just gonna say of like the big three, of like Burger King, McDonald's, Wendy's. Wendy's definitely has the best burgers in my opinion.
Facts.
huh?
It's not something that get. I want to get too much because again, once you get too much of it, it just becomes like nasty, which is like almost all fast food. But I'd say
Interesting.
Wendy's burgers, just the burgers, I like better than the alternatives.
Facts. Wendy's like little junior deluxe burgers are actually pretty good. They have the Frosties, which are still pretty good, and I know y'all
Full.
clowned it, but the fact I get a baked potato there, something about it, with the chives, yeah, I'm rolling.
I can appreciate it for the uniqueness, but I don't know. I
And
don't know if
chili,
I can do it again.
man. The crazy part is they got a nice.
I've never had no damn Wendy's
They have a
chili.
nice, well-rounded menu. That sucks. That's unhealthy.
Didn't somebody find a finger in the chili?
Yeah, somebody finds a
Here
finger
we
in
go.
that.
Here we
No,
go.
no,
We
no,
got
no,
McDonald's
no.
with all. Come on now. We be here all day.
Which of these did you have most recently? Ghost.
Of this list,
Taco Bell.
I think Chick-fil-A. I don't be eating Taco Bell like that.
I know.
I full disclosure for those who aren't aware, I did used to work at Taco Bell, and I am a little biased. I didn't think it was like that unhealthy, although I didn't go
It's
crazy with
it's not even debate. They don't even market anything as healthy. They like every now and then some of these restaurants will market something as healthy, like Wendy's has a restaurant frozen, McDonald's has salads and stuff. And nothing on Taco Bell menu is even slightly marketed as healthy.
Well,
There's lettuce in it.
it's
In
true,
taco.
but it's like you see all the memes of people going to Taco Bell and it destroying their stomach, and I never really experienced anything to that extent, to be honest.
Really?
Never.
Wow.
And again, I used to get the free meals every so often when I worked there, and it never once.
Just because you were in the midst of it, you were inhaling the Taco Bell fumes.
If anything, that would make it worse.
Inoculate.
Yeah. He pulled a Princess Bride.
Oh my god. Now, I will say, just to throw out some slander, Sonic doesn't surprise me at all, because Sonic's burgers, like their drinks aside, whatever, their burgers are like pretty trash. Like it's kind of, I'm shocked at how they're even an establishment, because maybe I've just had some bad experiences or out of the norm, but every single Sonic burger I've ever had is garbage.
I think
I couldn't
Sonic's
have brought myself to order a burger.
is trying to give you that feeling of like, I don't know what era or century this was most decade rather. This was most prevalent, like that feeling of like when you go down to that shack where you get a shake and fries and a burger and you're with your friends and people are skating and roller rinking around.
Dog, I don't care about no vibes. I care about, is the food good or not?
I'm just saying.
And yeah, Sonic does not pass that test.
Fair enough. And then what about you, Ace? I think I can already hazard a guess at your response to this, but what do you think about this list? Is anything shocking or change your mind about anything? And which of these restaurants did you have most recently? Or patron most recently?
This, I mean, Chick-fil-A surprises me. Smash Burger surprises me. And it does influence me to not want to go back to these places as much. I haven't been eating out. I've greatly decreased my eating out in general, but
Even when you go to some of these
yes.
shows? And you get back late?
Yeah, like Friday, I truly did not want to go to a restaurant to eat. I just came back home. So yeah, but what was I gonna say? I am a little bit surprised that Five Guys isn't on here. A little bit. Like I would have thought them over Chick-fil-A, maybe even over Smash Burger.
It's that
Would
it's that peanut oil. They know what they're doing. Oh, that's I don't
that
think
could
peanut
be
oil,
it.
but they use peanuts in a lot of stuff.
Hmm. But yeah, most recent was probably it was either Chick-fil-A or Smash Burger. Probably Smash Burger. But that was a long time ago. I truly don't even remember for sure.
Yeah. For me, the most recent, surprisingly, was like the Dairy Queen because they had this new Blizzard I wanted to try. And you know, it sucks. It was good, and I don't think any problems came specifically because of it.
No, it was
But
them.
as you may or may not know, I don't necessarily consume a lot of dairy.
It was them. It was them, bro.
No,
It was them.
Listen, you guys know me. I've not consumed dairy for a long time. So there was a point in time. It was a certain point when it was especially when it was like melted and I was drinking it and I was like, nah, dog, nah.
It was the Dairy Queen.
Nah,
It was them, bro.
Nah.
That's where we went. That's where we went.
When?
That's the one time that we went. Or maybe it was somewhere else.
You know what's crazy?
No, that was
Wasn't that
Smash
60?
Burger. I think that was Smash Burger.
Oh well.
You know what's
Jesus.
crazy? To go into our, not to fully expose, but to go into our lore a bit, we used to frequent Dairy Queen a lot more. I got hit with such a wave of nostalgia when we would go there on the weekends. Man, that's one. That's another reason I wanted to go. But my stomach, the feeling I'm gonna remember about my stomach is gonna precede any feelings of nostalgia now. So that'll probably be the last time in a good long while I have that. But moral of the story is, again, I think everyone is familiar with the fact that as it pertains to fast food, that should be a once in a blue moon cheat day meal, and it should be something that um you don't feel compelled to get super frequently, because obviously these things aren't as healthy for you. But also always remember that when we talk about unhealthy foods, it's not to say like you eat this one time and you're gonna get diabetes, or you're gonna get something. Obviously, if you can avoid it, it's preferred or recommended. But a lot of times when people, there's like a misconception about unhealthy foods, of like how again, you eat it one time and you're screwed. When the more what people should keep in mind is like, you should just the frequency of these things should be low, if that makes sense.
I got a comment. I forgot. Little Caesars is trash.
Oh, you had it.
Specifically because it's almost good. It's almost very good, but there is an aftertaste. There's a taste that's just bizarre. It's cheap. It's almost very good, and it just gets your hopes up to the point where you're like, I got a really good pizza at a low price, and then the taste hits you, and you're like, one slice, another slice, and you're like, it's not good. It's just not good.
Jesus.
It's
Oh, got
They
some.
do have the best ads though. One of their ads is like one of my top like favorite ads of all time.
Fair enough. Anyway, so yeah, there you go. There's the list, and yeah, be mindful when you are choosing your fast food of choice. Pardon me, but if there's nothing else, we can move on to the next topic.